Juddle Plays.
Welcome back to This Is the Latest I've ever recorded for a really long time, so I guess it's really not ever, so I don't know why I said ever, you know? Probably shouldn't have said ever, the video game 3 health run. I am Juddle Plays, and in the last episode we accomplished a pretty big feat. We defeated Robot Patrick. And also did Sand Mountain and died a few times, you know, all the good stuff. Anyway, here we have Plankton because he does have a little bit of extra dialogue to say after the main dialogue he said last time.
Keep looking for golden spatula, SpongeBob. I'm sure that my robots out there have some.
Hey, you called them your robots.
No,
And I saw a plaque on the butt of one of the robots that said, "Property of Plankton."
Well, maybe, but
And I found this order form for robot parts with your signature on it.
Can I have that back? I need it for my tax write-off.
I really... Kids would not get that joke, but yeah, he does need it for his tax write-off if he wants to write it off. That sounded really self-explanatory how I said that.
I think you've been pulling my leg this whole time.
Well, duh!
I'll bet you made all these robots. And after I get inside the chum bucket and figure out how to stop them, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Fine, tell everyone. Be a big tattletale. I'm still smarter than all of you.
See, I always liked that, and then there's another thing he says, which, you know, I guess I'll show off because I kind of like it.
Maybe this day won't be mine. Or the next. Or possibly even the next, or the next. Or the next, or the next. Or the next, or the next after that. But the one after the next, after the next, after the next, after that. Well, that one after that, right next to that one, that will be my day.
Another one of my all-time favorite lines. I forgot how many times he said, like, the next. Well, you get what I mean. It went on longer than I thought it was going to, but look at Bubble Buddy. You know, every time there's Bubble Buddy, he has to show us a different move, but I mean, well, technically, we've already been using the new move, and he hasn't really told us about it because I really like the Cruise Bubble, and I just wanted to use it as much as possible, and I actually knocked that down.
I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positively, SpongeBob.
That's not a real word.
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary and attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
Yeah, I didn't really tell you about that, but there is like a 6-second time limit. At least I believe it's 6 seconds. It looks like it's 6 seconds when you start, but let us just hit these buttons up here because, well, yeah, you have to. When I was a kid, I never saw these buttons. I don't even know when I found out they were there. I guess I just didn't, like, look up, but obviously I would have been able to hit the buttons because I would have been like, oh yeah, you can use the Cruise Bubble here, because, like, how else would you get those buttons? The Bubble Ball ain't getting up there, I'll tell you that, and yeah, it's a pretty self-explanatory golden spatula, but I mean, it's still a golden spatula nonetheless, and if you wanted to get a health extension, you can jump over there and grab that golden pair of underwear, but that would deplete the purpose of what we have been playing for 8 episodes. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. I am actually gonna go into the chum bucket before talking to Mr.Krabs, just because this is a little bit easier, and I guess I'll just talk over this loading screen, because it's not that long. And let me do that. Okay. Actually, I'm trying to see if I want my mic, like, closer to my bed or not, because I have found out that, oh my god, where I have to sit to record here can suck. Like, my leg feels like it's going to fall asleep, and I do not want that.
Flash! Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the chum bucket. Yes, right where you're standing. Plankton, owner of the Chum Bucket, and best known for the creation of robots whose sole purpose is to cause mayhem and destruction, has denied any involvement. And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children! This has been a Bikini Bottom news flash.
Oh god, okay. I was about to say it's a sad moment after that, but oh my god, I didn't realize how close we were. Also, yeah, there's a golden spatula for, it's like wall jumping in the Chum Bucket. It's another golden spatula I didn't know where it was for like the longest time. But oh my god, I fucking love that. Jesus Christ. Not to swear too much, but like I just love how all of a sudden we get off of that and then it's just SpongeBob's head really close to the camera, like awkwardly close. I always love when awkward things happen like that, or like unexpected things happen while I'm recording an episode, because, I don't know, I watch like weird things happen to other Let's Players, and I'm like, oh, I wish those funny moments happened in my videos. And I guess, yeah, you know, they can happen, but we do have to talk to Mr.Krabs, because he's not actually going to ask us for shiny objects. I mean, he will after we do this, but you'll see what I mean.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them hoodlum robots of yours. They've booted me out! And worse, they've got hold of me beautiful shiny objects!
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
So wait, is it your money or shiny objects? Because if I know something, shiny objects, I guess, aren't really I mean, they're considered money, but like, since when were shiny objects the currency? You can look in the, like, actual show, and it's not shiny objects, it's money. It's like dollar bills, because it was made in the US. Also, yeah, if you hit that garbage can, a sock will appear from behind it. Yeah, it makes sense, you know, but in order to actually start the mission with this totally not a texture door, you have to go into the Krusty Krab. And get ready for myself to kill myself. That sounded weird because, well, oh my god, this with 3 health is going to be a little bit of a doozy. Okay, so the main thing you want to do is you want to get on one of these platforms and try... Well, don't do that. Let me try killing this Chuck robot first, and then getting out of... Oh my god, come on, really? I literally just want to defeat this Duplicatotron bot, because if you do that, then the chances of you dying are very slim, because the only thing that's really going to make you lose health are these robots here and the Chuck. These guys up here, it's pretty easy to take out. All you have to do is just use the cruise bubble, and honestly, I can probably just... Why were they dancing? Were they dancing because I destroyed their brethren? Like, I destroyed a robot, and they just start dancing randomly. Let me see if I can actually get these guys. Okay, can I, like, get these guys with the cruise bubble? I know this is... Actually, I mean, you guys are just stopping right now, so I might as well just take the opportunity to kill them. That went a lot smoother than I thought it would. Not at the beginning. Yeah, I guess a big strategy is just defeat the Chucks and then defeat the Duplicatotron before the Chucks are, well, basically duplicated again, and it's all good. But yeah, that's not the only thing we have to do here. I don't think I can actually hit this out of the way, can I? No, I can't, but we have to actually hit everything in the Krusty Krab. Almost said the Chum Bucket. That's not exactly what the name of this place is. It is the Krusty Krab, because as you guessed it, you know, I'm not gonna say it. I'm going to make it so you have to guess. You're going to guess what we get. Is it a 50 shiny object, or is it a sock? Put your answer in the comment section, and then, you know, I'm totally going to see it and see how it works. I mean, I will see it, but... yeah, nah, it's... Actually, I was going to say it, but I want to keep the joke running. I want to see what you guys think. It's a stupid joke nonetheless, because you guys all know what it is. But I'm going to keep this running forever. Also, destroying everything also requires you to destroy every tiki, which is weird. And you also have to, like, you wouldn't think you have to, but you do actually have to hit the, what are they? The ketchup and mustard packets. Don't ask why, but you do, and what else do I have to hit here? I feel like I've got everything. I mean, unless I have to hit these things. Can I, like, ground pound on them? No? Okay. Oh, wait, I think I know what it is. I think I have to hit this. Yep. I forgot you had to hit the cash register. The way I said that sounded like kahit. That, a little weird, but, you know, I guess, I don't know. My speech is weird, man. Like, I say things I don't mean to, but yeah. I believe that marks the final sock in Bikini Bottom, and going out here and talking to Mr. Krabs will mark the final golden spatula of Bikini Bottom.
Phew! You had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course.
Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Krabs. Wait, did he say that? I honestly could not hear it because the audio's really low. He probably did, and it just seemed really weird, but like it also changed the camera angle. So if anything, it just made it look very awkward, and I don't even know why I'm going behind here. I have nothing else I really need to do in this area of Bikini Bottom since I already got the 3 golden spatulas and the 2 socks, I believe? Yeah, it was 2. You know, why don't I just fast travel? We literally have to go to Jellyfish Fields because we have to go to, like, I think Drain the Lake is the best place to go. I'm just gonna meet you there. So we're making our way up here. If you remember from a decent bit ago, there is this, well, after we get hit, there is this platform where if you stand on it, some float tikis will appear. At least I'm gonna call them float tikis. I believe the cutscene already happened from... Oh, what? Where did that come from? What? Huh? Like, okay. Is he gonna hit me again? I'm kind of nervous to do the cruise bubble now, because all of a sudden I just got hit by some tartar, and I'm down to 1 health, but... What you have to do is you have to hit all of the float tikis with the cruise bubble, which is pretty easy. If you want to get out of the cruise bubble fast, which I don't even think I mentioned, you have to press the L button to use. You can hold it, but if you do, SpongeBob does this weird sneaking animation. Like, I don't know why, like, watch. You hold it, and you just kind of tiptoes like this. You can't really move the camera. You can move the control stick to see what happens, but not the camera. Anyway... We only have 1 health, but we finally have everything in Jellyfish Fields. Now on to downtown Bikini Bottom, which I really don't need to cut for, because it brings us right where we need to be once we get to the Sea Needle, right here. So, I believe we can literally just, do this. What? What happened? What? Did something happen? Okay, maybe I have to go like on the other side. You know, it is very weird why they put us on this side of the platform. It makes a lot more sense to go over here and do it because that's where the button is facing, but I thought you could hit it from the opposite side, but I guess I was wrong. Also, am I gonna... Okay, that guy's not gonna activate, so I do not have to worry about that, but hopefully no glitches happen and I can hit this button, which you are given just enough time to get it, and oh god, I didn't mean to do another thing. I was wondering why the load time was taking so long. It just showed the golden spatula forever. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I need Sandy for this next part, but if you remember, there is another sock we have to get, because there is an entrance that is kind of within this abyss area, and okay, I do need Sandy because there is a Texas hook there, and I think I probably would be screwed if not. Now, I think this is gonna be a weird animation. Oh, does it just stay in place while I get the golden spatula? Oh, that kind of sucks. I was expecting it to start moving and it look weird, but whatever. Anyway, we have to go here and hogtie this guy. Hopefully he doesn't hit us, but look at this. A 50 shiny object, the last sock of downtown Bikini Bottom, and the last door opened. I guess that was supposed to show you that there might be a sock there because that door was always closed, but yeah, everything in downtown Bikini Bottom has been gotten. So now, going to on top of the Chum Bucket, because that is the best, like, fast travel to get to the third area of Bikini Bottom, I did some thinking. Originally, I was going to start with Kelp Forest. Well, actually, originally I was going to start with SpongeBob's Dream. But then I was like, you know what? I want a challenge. I'm going to go to Kelp Forest. But then I was also like, I really don't want to do Kelp Forest right now. So we're going to go to SpongeBob's Dream with a glitch that is, I believe, only in the GameCube version, where there's supposed to be some sleepy time music that plays when SpongeBob starts sleeping, but I have never heard it in this version.
With sleep comes dreams. What mischief can be found in this subaquatic somnambulant realm?
Dream bubbles. I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. Wonder what that means. Gary, what are you doing here? Meow. Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Meow. Thanks, Gary. It does make me look more rugged, doesn't it? Meow. More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start? Meow. Meow. You mean each dream bubble has a golden spatula in it? Meow! I'm ready! Meow! Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Well, in actuality, SpongeBob, Sandy's Dream Bubble has 2 golden spatulas instead of 1. All the other ones, I believe, only have 1, but that's what I believe. Also, I want to see something. So, we have these new robots here, which we technically haven't gotten an introduction to. I am going to try to kill him right now, because it'll make this next coming up section a lot easier to do. Now I only have to make sure I jump on these platforms correctly without falling off. The funny thing is, before I decided to do this 3 health run, I did a little bit of a practice on an old save file on my PS2 version of this game, just to see, like, how doing 3 health with a lot of things would be, and I remember I failed on this a bit. It also showed me that the quality on the PS2 version, at least on an HD TV, it doesn't look as good as when I'm playing on my GameCube, and that might be because of me playing it on the Wii with higher quality cables, except I don't believe this game has progressive scan. It looks good on my TV, but I don't think it does. Now, as you see here, we have to guide this beach ball to hopefully get it over here. God, sometimes I start talking like a walkthrough and other times I don't, but I am very happy I got that first try. I always get a little nervous when it comes to that, because if you don't get that first try, you have to do that whole, like, this whole platforming section again, and it's not that it's really hard to do, it's just really time-consuming. Honestly, it's a lot easier to do once you kill that frickin' robot, which I forgot the robot's name, so I'm just going to be calling him Sludge Man, because he shoots out sludge, or oil. I think they say it's oil in this game, and it makes you get all slippery, which really sucks. Technically, we're not supposed to know what the robot is yet, because if you look on the directory for all the levels in this game is supposed to be the one you access last. But I don't know why they do that, because, well, there's no, like, golden spatula limit that you need. Well, you don't need to surpass a limit, I should say. Once you get into this area, you can literally go here. Okay, I guess I went past that area, or like the threshold. Now, back here, it makes you think that there is a sock you can get, but no, it's literally just this tower of stuff and some robots. That's it. Like, I could literally just hit this Thunder Tiki and it'll probably destroy all those tikis there. Well, except this one. You're a special guy, and I'm going to destroy you last. I technically could have uppercutted, or done an uppercut, but I decided not to. Yeah, you do need to feed clams a decent bit to go to the other dreams. Oh, that just reminded me. eventually, in this Let's Play, I'm gonna have to do my downtown Bikini Bottom grind for shiny objects, because, yeah, I'm gonna need some shiny objects, probably about like 37,000 to 40,000 shiny objects for Mr.Krabs, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
And that sucker must be running fast, because if I've noticed anything from driving on a highway, yeah, it sucks. Now, can I actually go on here and get to this 50? Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten the 50. I used to use this as a grind spot. I would just jump on here and destroy all those over and over again, because it's one of the areas that you get a super ultra mega monster combo, is what it is, and dang, I didn't know that box was way over there. And also, that acorn is not that gold. I think they meant to make it gold, but they didn't. Anyway, welcome to Sandy's portion of SpongeBob's dream. Yeah, they made a whole dream for Sandy because, well, Sandy's the other playable character in this mission. But the problem is, this is the only time you can ever play as Sandy. That's why you really won't see any, like, character change, like, opportunities, or what am I trying to say? Those bus stations. I keep calling them character changers, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, is not a wrong definition.
Hello, Plankton.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone.
Well, yeah, we're a creature with a backbone. Now let's pay 28 shiny objects because, you know, more money.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels, we're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
Yeah, it looks pretty challenging.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Why can't I ever just dream normal dreams of world domination?
So wait, is this supposed to be like a huge... Well, I guess the main area, if you look here, is called Across the Dreamscape. So I guess it's supposed to be a combination of everyone's dreams, but I was like, wait a second. If this level's called SpongeBob's Dream, is SpongeBob dreaming about every other character dreaming? Also, this is like my favorite thing to do right here. You get all the way over here, press the X button, and then just see how many times you can go in a circle. I wasn't really counting, but yeah, you go in a circle for a few times. Can we get another one? I don't know if we're gonna... Oh god, we're still going. I'm literally just holding forward. Are we gonna slow down? Can we keep going? Can I just keep doing this forever? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna give up because I believe it's slowing down. I didn't know how many times you could go in a circle, but I was also holding the direction... Well, I was holding the control stick forward, so that was probably making it a little bit easier. Come on, yeah, there we are. Okay. Yeah, as always, go to the Duplicatotron first because, well, it makes this job pretty easy. Now, I want to see if I can get some of these robots over by the exploding tikis, because if you can do that, then you can just destroy them like this. Pretty simple, you know, just do that and don't get hit by other people. I'm not entirely sure if I got hit by the Thunder Tiki, the Chuck, or the G-Love. Probably the Thunder Tiki or the Chuck. I don't think it was the G... It could have been the Tartar. Wait, did I get that Tartar in one hit? I've never gotten a Tartar in one hit. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that went a little bit easier than it's ever went for me. Like, that was beyond easy. God. Dang, like, I've never had that easy of a time doing it, but I guess when you only have 3 health, you get a lot more creative with the ways you dodge enemies. Like, I have never just glided through that area, or glid through that. Okay, it's glided, it's not glid, Jesus. I don't think glid is a word in this context. Oh god. Do I? I guess I can just go around and stomp on all these. Maybe I can make it into a game. Can I get around this area without having to touch the floor? Well, I almost thought I was going to touch the floor there. I think we're doing pretty well. No. Nah. Yeah. Stupid inclines. I probably could have done a lot better if I worked with the incline, but yeah, I guess that's not the case. Now, let us jump on this conveniently. Let's jump on this conveniently placed trampoline and go all the way back to Plankton. Does he have, like, more dialogue to say after we do that? Let's check.
All this beautiful mayhem wasted on some brainless tin cans.
What do you... We are not a tin can. Then again, maybe it was meaning something else, I don't know, but yeah. Back to the slide, because, yeah, that takes a bit of time out of the slide. I still don't entirely know why they put that section there. I think it was also just because they wanted more stuff for Sandy in this level. You know, I never mentioned it, but yeah, jump over the piles of dung. They're gonna hurt you. And also, go up here, because there is a sock up here. You don't want to miss that. Also, okay, sorry about that. I thought I heard a call going through my phone, so I wanted to check that. But then again, it is like 12:30 in the morning right now, so I probably wouldn't be getting a call. I also told my girlfriend I was recording, so I know she wouldn't have called me, but no, it was just messages in a Facebook group chat I'm in with a few of my friends, you know, just normal things. And look at this. They throw cow pies at us. How funny. It's pretty easy to dodge them, but I usually just kind of like jump over. You can probably dodge them a different way, but whatever. Now, whatever you do, please, yeah, just don't land on that trampoline. You want to go around here and just get this sock. Like, that's literally all you need to do. You don't even have to kill these enemies. I mean, it is a little hard to get around this stuff, and that texture looked a little weird, but yeah, they put these enemies here for some reason, but you literally do not even have to touch them. You can just walk around them and everything is good. Now, welcome to the hard part of the slide. This is where I do my technique of constantly holding, like, basically, I almost hold down on the control stick when I do this technique. I mean, it's not really working too well right now, but you have some really sharp right turns here, and like I do in other sliding areas where it's really sharp right turns, a lot of people use the camera to their advantage, but I do this thing where I'm still holding right, but you can hold just a little bit right or just a little bit left and basically hold your control stick back, and you do these really tight turns in this game. Like, some people may not know, but you can get some really tight turns. I'm also kind of mad because if you just jump and do the swing instead of the glide, you can continue having your... you can continue with your shell, and you jump farther as if you're skiing, or, well, sliding, I guess. That's probably the word I want to use, yeah. You continue like you're sliding, and you get some crazy momentum, and it's really cool. Of course, I messed it up, you know, because that's just me. Jordan messes up a lot of things, but also he is doing pretty well with the slide, because as you see, I never fell off. I almost said I never falled off. Well, I mean, I guess that's also correct grammar. Almost said good grammar. But I think correct grammar is more grammatically correct in that aspect. But yeah, I believe that's everything in this area. Yeah, it's surprising, but we only have 2 more socks in SpongeBob's Dream. Yeah, they did not do a good job separating the socks in this level. Like, there are 3 socks in this area, and then there's 1 sock in Squidward's Dream and 1 sock in Mr.Krabs' Dream. Like, I don't know why they did that. Now that we are back in this area, we are going to be going up here, and hopefully not dying, and probably just doing Squidward's Dream, because that is the next dream we have to do, and oh goodness, can I hit this thing? Yeah, I did not see that happening. Not in the slightest. Let's try that again. Oh, goodness gracious, this is not gonna work. Well, you know what they say, third time is the charm. Well, we made it, but we didn't get the golden spatula. Can I, like, jump on one of these down here? Can I, like, try and get this? Oh, come on. Oh, goodness. Can I finagle this? Oh, my... Ah, almost. Okay. Let's try that again. We have to, like, aim correctly. I think right here, we can do the job, get on that, and just hold this direction, and we actually did it. That's the most stupid way I've ever gotten that golden spatula, but we already hit the checkpoint here, so I didn't know if it was going to let us go back to where we were. I mean, I guess we could have teleported to Sandy's dream and then went out and just did that, but whatever. Let's just go in Squidward's dream, and then after that, end the episode.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Mr. Krabs? What are you doing in Squidward's dream?
Hard time, boy, or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it across this sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
Damn, Mr. Krabs, you brought aspirin to this, like, freaking dream? Like, god dang. Well, then again, I guess he just dreamt of aspirin, because SpongeBob did dream of a mustache, and that did come to life. This wonderful level. You know, I love this part of SpongeBob's dream. It is totally my favorite thing to do, you know, jumping on all these notes, trying not to fall through the sheet of music. Well, not even sheet, the freaking, what is it called? I used to know the name of it, but if I find it, I'll probably just put it on text right now. It probably, like, scrolled from the bottom like it usually does. I do this, like, 5-frame kind of keyframe edit thing where I just have it come from the bottom and then go to the bottom of this area and then just show up there and kind of be there for a few seconds. Or possibly longer, depending on the edit. And then I have it go down in another 5 keyframe edit. I know this will not make any sense to people who do not edit videos or, like, do keyframing at all. Well, let's just say keyframing is a process where you just go, like, you basically can go frame by frame or do, like, as I do 5 frames, and, like, in that 5 frames, it'll do a certain motion or movement. And I'm surprised I made that jump. Okay, yeah, this is where it gets really hard. You have to be very careful. It's a lot of trampolines here. Oh, Jesus Christ, that made me fall a lot farther than, well, not farther, but it made me fall a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Oh, goodness, I am being very risky here. And, yeah, it sucks because you kind of have to... I was gonna say you kind of have to do it again, but then I fell off. You saw the sock there, but yeah, God, This section here, all the other sections are not too hard. This little section here is, it's to the level of I don't know why it's in a kid's game, and I also don't know why SpongeBob's gravity goes crazy at like the cymbals. Not the cymbals, the freaking tambourine. Like, it's the same name as that one guy from freaking Dragon Ball. Well, I almost said Dragon Ball Z, but it was from Dragon Ball. Okay, let's be a little more careful here and jump onto this platform when we are by the platform instead of anywhere else. Now, we can jump and get that sock. Oh, huh. That's nice. Oh, goodness, that... I almost fell off there. That would have been really bad. I guess I can just cut back here because we're kind of back to where we were. All we have to do is just jump on this tambourine here and we're good. I'm actually going to wait a cycle because I do not want to mess up here. So we're just going to wait there, and I believe we can just jump onto this. Now, I'm not sure if that saves our progress, but oh my goodness, yeah. Some of the gaps on these freaking notes is insane. Like, look at this. You have to be really careful, but when you get up to that area, you have to wait. I still don't understand why they put checkpoints here, because I've had times where there's no checkpoint and it just kind of stays there. Like, we go back to that area and... Oh, can I get... Yes, I can get over here. Okay. I know, like, I'm talking really fast, but I guess it's just because I'm going through this area fast, because I want to get through Squidward's dream as fast as possible. And, I was going to end the episode after this. I still think I might. Oh, God. I just scared myself there. I looked over at my capture software to see, like, what time we were on recording-wise, and I saw, well, basically, on the Elgato capture card, I don't have, like, the HD 60 frame per second thing. Well, the HD 60S, I should say. I don't have that capture card, so I can't see, like, footage on my computer as it's happening while I'm playing the game, so I saw SpongeBob still moving, and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna fall off, what happened? But no, that's not what it was. What do you have to say now, Mr. Krabs?
Good job! Now, let's hoist anchor and get out of here!
I would say I agree, but I am a fan of music, and really, like, the sounds in that level weren't too bad. Anyway, this episode may be a little bit of a shorter episode, but I'm going to end this here, especially because I'm not entirely sure how long Mr. Krabs' dream is going to take, because let's just say the strategy I have for that dream is a little bit hard and... Wait a second. Wait just a second. Before I end this episode, I'm just going to kill myself quickly. I know that sounds weird, but I want to try something. Okay, so there's Thunder Tikis behind Squidward's house. Can you jump on top of these, jump on here, and then jump and get the... You can do that? I always thought you had to jump onto Squidward's house from the trampolines. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, well, on that really good note of me finding out something new about this game, in the next episode of the SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom 3 Health Run, we are going to be finishing SpongeBob's dream. Another reason I'm stopping here is because I was getting tired of doing one level per episode. I wanted to make some episodes have variety by having more than one episode. Well, more than one level. More than one part of a level in an episode is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we're going to do that, and then we're going to start Kelp Forest because, well... That's the next level we're gonna do. We do have enough golden spatulas to go to the Flying Dutchman's graveyard, but we're gonna do that last. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later and goodbye.